let me tell you about one of the biggest changes in the legal profession and especially in legal academics since the time that I enrolled as a law student. I enrolled as a law student in the year 2008. Funny enough, side story, before this, my childhood memories involve me being a voracious reader and complaining a lot about the fact that whenever my father, as an advocate himself and as back then vice chairman of the Bar Council of India, used to visit a lot of law colleges, a lot of times he would take me along and they would always mention, we've got a great library. And I would get super excited because I would be wondering about all these amazing books that I could read. And I would go there and there would be these boring gray stacks of books, which if I open them up, there's no story, no adventure, nothing. Funny enough, in law school, one of my favorite memories was going to the Indian Law Institute, the ILI library. It's been so many years since I've even been there. Used to be, I think, 100, 200 rupees back then, 2010, 11, 12. And used to spend the whole day studying these incredible, now my favorite law books from around the world. However, if I look at myself, if I look at other law students who I talk to on a regular basis, sure, a handful of them do still go to the library and they enjoy it. But majority of law students and lawyers now get their legal knowledge on the internet. And even those days of going to the library, and I'm sure a lot of you lawyers will remember going to the library to access the very journals and SEC or SCI reports. Now it's just login, access, Indian Qanun, everything. It is some days wonderful to think about access to justice, access to knowledge of the law. But on other days, I reminisce about, call me an old fool, but I really reminisce the days when you would just sit in isolation, no social media, no interwebs. And I remember I used to carry those basic Samsung touch phones, which if they played music and had a color screen, incredible.